There you go. I just messaged you about that. Welcome
Happy birthday
back.
to you.
God.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, God.
Happy birthday, dear Spciy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, homeboy.
I appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it, man. That means a lot to me, dude. Thank you. Thank you.
We love you, man. Although you did skip out on the show to go have some majaritas with your little familia, so whatever. I see where I rank on that list. That's cool.
You weren't around it. You weren't around. If I would have, I would have definitely brought you out. It would have been me and you at the karaoke bar.
Oh shit.
Making people's ears bleed all night.
Well, I don't know about you.
We got you a stripper.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We got you a stripper.
No. Stop. Jesus. Look what you did. I hope you're happy. Put it back on. Oh man. I thought you were talking about the other guy, that one guy.
Who?
But the guy, the princesses.
We heard Eastwood's gonna strip for you.
Oh, Jesus. Guys,
Right, well,
as you know, we weren't here last week, guys, but we are here this week. We hope and we're glad that you're here this week with us. For those of you that have just tuned in, just remember that I'm Phat.
I'm Spicy.
This is the Phat and Spicy Show, guys. So then we're going to dive into some interesting topics. If you can tell by the title, Catfish and Conspiracies, and not particularly in any order. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I mean, I don't like seafood. I just don't. I'm not a seafood guy, so I don't know how I'm going to do on the catfish. But you know me, I love me some good.
You're not a seafood guy?
No, I like shellfish. I don't like if you're like I grilled
you
cod
live
on
right
a
next to the
cedar
beach.
plant.
What are you talking about?
I know. I'm just saying. I love shellfish. Love clams, oysters. Suck them down a little Worcestershire, some hot sauce. Suck the clam, the oyster down.
He's so serious. Like this is the topic of tonight's conversation.
Dude, don't even fuck with me when it comes to goddamn shellfish.
Horrible.
But when it comes to like if somebody offers me some salmon or some trout or something,
it's crazy.
I just don't like it. I don't like I don't like fish.
I'm just glad this is an 18 plus show. You know what I'm saying? Because you're over here talking about sucking on the clam. It's not.
Okay, if you're putting Worcestershire sauce on it before you, dude, you got bigger problems than
What kind of sauce?
Worcestershire. How do you say it?
Worcestershire. I don't know, dude. There's no right way to say it, is there?
Watch your sister sauce.
Yeah, what's your sister sauce?
So how was your birthday, man?
Oh, it was good, man. It was good. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I said, it was a last minute plan. I had all intentions of running the show. But my dad and my brother came. They were like, "Hey, we drinking tonight?" And I was like, "I guess so." I guess so.
Were you shit the next day?
No. Luckily for me, dude, I don't know if it's genetics, hereditary. I don't know what it is, but I don't get hangovers.
Really?
I can't remember the last time I had a hangover. Like sleepy. That's about it. Like I've woken up drunk, but I've never been like, dying inside or nothing like that. So hey,
when I was younger, I could drink. The older I get, though, I've noticed that going out with my buddies and drinking a couple of Long Islands, then we go sing karaoke, and then we go somewhere else and have a beer, and then we'd head home. You know what I mean? That was the night. It's a lot of booze in those drinks. Now I have like 2 shots of something, and I'm like, okay, I need to slow down. No more. Like that's my limit is like 2. Those little single tequila bottle shots that I show you?
Yeah.
2 of those.
What do you take on the plane? The little plane?
Yeah. The airplane size. 2 of those, and I'm at my limit. And then a couple of beers, more than that, and I actually start getting like drowsy and loopy, and I don't get drunk, but definitely over tippy. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what happens if I drink like this. Like if I drink 1, 2 beers, 3 beers, I'm gonna sleep. It makes me sleepy. If I'm not there to continue to drink, just alcohol in general. It doesn't matter what it is. Like I said, I could do shots and everything. It's just gonna make me sleepy. If I don't continue, like if there's not after those 2 or 3, I'm going to bed. I can't. My body's gonna shut down. I'm tired.
I feel that.
Like,
well,
I'll tell you what my dad always told me, right? Because I was always, I was always be like, you always want to share a brewski with your old man. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So, I would be like, hey, Joel, come over. We got a 12-pack. He's like, 12-pack? He's like, no, I ain't going over for no 12-pack. I was like, why not? Because, my dad don't drink, but if he drinks, he'll drink. But he's like, I ain't going over for no 12-pack. I was like, why not? It ain't gonna do nothing but piss me off. So like,
that's funny.
I get it now. Don't invite me over. You got 12-pack. I got a 12 pack. You're gonna have to find something else to drink.
I gotta ask you,
Really?
man, and we'll go story for story, but do you know the drunkest you've ever been?
Yeah, split my head right down the middle.
Oh shit, what?
Yeah.
Let's
So
get into that
thought,
story.
I thought you were gonna pull that picture up on Facebook, but it's in there.
No.
So it was again. I think it was one of my birthdays. We were out there at my aunt's house, my dad's sister's house, and we were drinking around the fire, and we were throwing them back. Me, my dad, and my older brother. Everybody else already went to bed. You know what I'm saying? We're still out there. We're still going in. You know, everybody else done called it a night. It was already like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. They didn't call it a night. We're trying to see the sun come up.
I just see the sun come up.
So man, when I tell you, you know the big old black trash bags,
yeah,
that we filled that up with cans and bottles, man. We were drinking like, yeah, we drink. Like there's no like, there's no limit. We got done, filled the bag up, drank all the beer in the house and the coolers, everything. Rummaged through the cabinets, took all the wine out. We were drinking the wine out. We were drinking everything in that house we drank it. Everything that was in that house that was alcoholic, minus the mouthwash, Listerine, and alcohol for your cuts. Minus that, they got drank that night. Okay. All right. If you had alcohol now, you would better have hit the bottle. But anyways, we were drinking, and I went to go, and we're drinking by the fire. But behind the fire, we live out in the country. My aunt lives out in the country, and there's just woods back there, trees. So she has this tin shed, and I get up and I'm like, I gotta go take piss. So I get up. I was stumbling. I'm just not, I'm leaning, I'm leaning. I'm making my way downtown, walking fast. But this tree gets in my way, right? He decides to just, move himself in my
of course, as trees tend to do.
The moving trees. So I'm like, hey, what the fuck you doing? So I start fighting this tree, right?
You're telling the truth here, right? Like this is an actual story.
100%.
Nukes up, fighting a tree.
Fight a tree, man. He shouldn't have fucked
up.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just say he was a little more naked that day. He had a lot of less branches than I did. You know what I'm saying?
Jacob.
What was crazy is that my brother came. He was like, what the fuck happened? I was in this fucking tree. He's like, oh, yeah? And he starts jumping the tree with me. So that tree got a beat down of a lifetime, man. That's all I can know. Wow. That's all I know. Anyways, I got to go. After the tree gets beat down, I still got to pee, right? So I try to go under this carport thing, right? It's a tin shed. It's for like lawnmowers. All right. So I go under, and I think I ducked. I thought I ducked farther enough. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't duck because when I did duck, but I didn't duck far enough.
I know the feeling. I can already feel it.
And I'm sitting there and I'm peeing. And I'm like, I feel something wet just running down my neck. And I'm like, fuck's it raining?
Jesus.
And I'm like, oh, it's warm. I'm like, what the fuck? And like, I touched my head and I looked down. I said, oh shit, I'm bleeding. I'm like, oh man. So I'm walking to my brother. I'm like, hey dog, I think I fucking cut my head, dog. He's like, I was like, look down. I looked down. I said, well, see how bad it is. I looked down. He's like, oh shit, dog, you sliced your head open. I said, what? So we go inside. And I tell my aunt, I'm like, hey, she's like, what the fuck happened? I was like, I tried to go into the car while I was taking I guess I didn't go too low. And she was like, well, they shaved my head, they shaved me bald then. She damn did her little, what she could, stitched me up a little bit real quick, and I went to bed. It was enough. It was enough for that night. Woke up the next day, they were making food, we ate, and that was a good time. Well, I woke up the same day, I'll say that. Yeah, still got the scar. It's crazy.
Wow. How bad was it? Was it more of like a deep scratch? It wasn't like you went into like sliced into the skull, like scratch and bone or nothing.
It's like if I was to shave my head all the way down, you might be able to see like a remnants of it, but it wasn't crazy. It's more like a
Yeah,
It
I
wasn't
get
that
you.
crazy. You didn't see the fucking skull meat. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mine is not as interesting as yours. Uh
You never beat up a tree?
no, I never beat up a tree. Although mine does involve a fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Uh back in Portland, I was working back and forth at these little restaurants, just trying to keep myself busy. I had like 3 part-time jobs at 3 different places. One of them was next door to the other. So I could just one day go to one place, one to go to the next place, and they all knew each other. They knew me, so it was whatever. Um, but in the meantime, one of the restaurants was getting closed down, and one of the patrons that used to come in was part of this wrestling league in Portland. It was called Dr. Payne's Clinic Wrestling. Of course, it was sports entertainment, not real shit. You know what I mean? It was all acting and whatever.
It's still real. You know, you get slammed on your back on that mat. Okay, it's gonna hurt.
We're gonna get there in a minute. uh, we start talking, and I'm just having fun with these guys, and we start talking, and the owner's there. I didn't know he was the owner. I'm like, man, I've always wanted to do something like that, but I don't have the body for it. I mean, maybe one day I could be a referee or something. That's about as far as I'll ever get. And he goes, "Hey, what's your name?" And I go, "It's Anson." He goes, "No, it's not. It's Sammy the ref. I want you to show up at rehearsal tomorrow night at 6." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "We'll teach you. You want to do it?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah." So for a year in Portland, only on Saturdays, like we rehearsed Wednesday and Thursday nights, and we did shows on Saturday nights. I was one of 2 referees for Dr. Payne's Clinic Wrestling. That was Sammy the ref.
Fucking
When the guys were in
awesome.
the gym rehearsing, and so everybody starts the day by taking 10 bumps. What that means is you stand up, you
Yeah,
clap
I
your
know.
hands, and you fall flat on your back. You take that bump.
Oh, never mind. That's the wrong kind of bumps I was talking about. They got
Right.
bumps
No,
outside.
no, wrong kind of bump. No shit. That might have been going on in the locker room. I don't know.
Yeah, I
But
brought my car keys. I was like, let's do it.
yeah,
Oh no.
like I know what you're talking about. Um, that's no joke, dude. Landing on that board, because all it is 2x4s. It's just 2x4s that you hit them and they just bend a little bit, but that's it. So anyway, getting on with the drunk part, we do a show, and this bar hires us. They have a stage, and they say, "Do what you want." So we put up chain link fence around. That was our ring, and we put mats on the floor.
So
They
wait,
didn't
there's a
have a ring.
bar that has a wrestling ring in it.
No. So it was a bar that had a stage, right? Like a big stage, but it was floor level stage. Like they had lights
Okay,
and
okay,
everything. It
okay.
was a whole corner
Gotcha.
cut
Okay.
out for this. So what we did is we moved out everything, and it was just a big open area. We put chain link fence around it, right? Like a half moon of chain link fence around it, mats on the floor, and that was our fucking wrestling ring for this bar. That's what they paid us for, was bar cage wrestling. So we gave it to them.
That is crazy.
And I was talking to Bobby when we were getting it all set up at the beginning, because we were going over, who's going to go over and who's going to lose, and blah blah blah. And I was like, "So how much are we getting paid for this one?" Because we get paid for our shows. And he goes, "This one's $100 only." I'm like, "Only $100, dude? The last place paid us like 250." This was back in the early 2000s. He goes, "That's what they're giving us, but completely open bar after the show." I tried about every brand new bottle of something that they had on that shelf that night. And the last thing I remember was sitting out on the side of the bar, Indian style, crisscross applesauce, with my back against the bar door, leaning over and throwing up. My glasses, I didn't wear my contacts when I wrestled because I didn't want them to fall out or something. So I just didn't, but I had my glasses on after the fact. Glasses fell off into my lap, covered in it. Threw up again. My buddy House, and we called him House because that's how big he was, 600 plus, came and grabbed me up under one arm and threw me in the back of his car. Apparently hit the cop car on the way out, backed into it. He was sober.
Damn.
And I remember the cop telling him, "Get this guy fucking home." So House got me home. I woke up on his couch with the worst hangover I've ever had in my life.
You got house home?
No, House got me home. The cop
Oh,
told House
okay.
to
Okay. Okay.
get me the fuck home.
Okay.
I woke up on his couch, and yeah, worst hangover I've ever had, the drunkest I've ever been. I don't remember a lot of that night. It was that blacked out.
I can tell honestly, I've never blacked out before. As much as I've
You've never
drank,
blacked out.
never blacked out.
So I'll tell you one.
I've always been very aware, like consciously, like what I'm doing. Like even if I'm like losing, complete motor skills, like I can control my legs, I'm leaning, I'm sloshing. I still remember like it's up there. It's an old noodle up there. I can't. I don't know. I just
you don't get hangovers. You never blacked out. You never drank that much, but you have drank that much.
drank a lot. It's just I don't know.
You've never had sections of the night that you just don't. I've had a couple.
I'm completely aware of what it was going. Like I said, I may be more susceptible to doing stupid, shit, but I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. The only time I've ever gotten to the point where I did something that I didn't know what I was doing at the time was
When you got married?
was a Christmas several wives ago, or Christmas several years ago, and my wife got me a bottle of whiskey, and just through the course of family coming over and whatever, we all started drinking and blah blah blah, and then they all left, and I fell asleep on my chair. My wife said that I got up out of the chair, went into the backyard where there was a bucket was in the corner, whipped it out, and just took a leak in the bucket. And she kept telling me, "Stop! You're pissing in a bucket in the backyard." And I kept telling her I know what I'm doing. And then I guess I ambled back to the chair, passed the fuck back out, and slept for another 4 or 5 hours.
So what were you doing exactly?
I don't know. I was literally peeing in the bucket, but I don't know why.
So the bucket was outside, though, right?
Yeah, I went outside. I slept
instead of just
drunken,
instead of
going to the
peeing
bathroom,
outside,
dude. If
just
I
peeing
leave my
outside in
office,
general.
no, there was a bucket that I found. If I were to leave my office right now and walk to where the bathroom is, it would be 12 steps. It's about 40 to get to the back door and out into the backyard where that bucket is. I was on a fucking mission.
You still got the bucket?
No, I don't still have the bucket. I threw it away instantly. But I
That's
never do
great.
shit like that. But that's like the one time I've done something where I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I mean, I like to pee outside, versus peeing in somebody's bathroom when I'm drinking. I like just,
Really?
I'm out there. Yeah, like I'm out there with nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there. I'm one. I don't, because I don't have to worry about aiming. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about not making a mess and somebody. Because I'm one of those people. Like if I make a mess, I'm gonna clean it up. If I throw up, I'm gonna clean it up. You're gonna see me. You're gonna be like, "What are you doing?" Clean your bowl, man. Sorry, threw up. My bad. I'm just considerate. I'm not gonna be like, "Oh man, I pissed in your seat, left it in there for you. I'll see you tomorrow." So like, well, when I'm out there in nature, I'm just like, hey, it's just let freedom ring, right?
I feel you. I feel it. You just bear squat your way out of there.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
I'm skywriting at night.
God damn it! Don't do that. So we've got the title of our episode, Catfish and Conspiracies. And since you told me that, I've been really thinking, because I know about the show on MTV, Catfish. Like I'm familiar with like the concept, I think. I've never seen it. And I'm a little bit older than the average bear around here. So fill me in on exactly what catfishing is. This has been killing me.
So to me, what catfish is essentially somebody pretending to be somebody else, somebody who they're not, to gain the trust of somebody else, whether it's for romance reasons, financial reasons, even emotional support reasons, or anything like that, any kind of deception. But you're using it to gain the trust of somebody else for some ulterior motive.
Okay.
And essentially, when they come to find out who you are, you're not talking to Jessica Alba. You're talking to Spciy, who just happens to have auto-tune in his voice.
Let me be your voice on the other end. Yeah, there's the spicy cam. That's how I felt about that. Bring that one up again, Laws. We instituted the spicy cam, so whenever Jacob says something that blows my mind, I'm just going to give you all the look. Anyway, that's enough of that. So where were you going with this? Did you get catfished?
I have been catfished before, believe it or not.
Have you really?
Hmm?
Oh, tell me. I want to hear all about this.
Oh God, dude, this was
This is awesome.
Years ago, like maybe this is like when Facebook had just started out,
Like
I wouldn't say
MySpace
it
and
just
shit?
started. It was after MySpace, but like
Okay.
about a year into Facebook. It was like, how old is that guy? Facebook starting. But when Facebook got popular and everything, man, and I met this girl and I started talking to her. She added me, which is usually how it goes. They'll add you, and started No. I scratched that. It wasn't Facebook. It was a whole nother. Site called Meet Me. I think it was.
Okay.
It was
So it was like
yeah,
one of the original dating sites.
yeah, something like that. So that's where we met, and then we started talking there. And again, it starts to get, you know what I'm saying, there's a pattern with these people, you know what I'm saying. It's like, hey, send me a picture. They send you a picture, but it's like kind of like a professionally edited photo, you're like, oh, no, I don't know about that,
Yeah.
so but basically they ended up they'll steal photos from somebody else's profile, and like every time that person, they'll just go through and like somebody that has a bunch of pictures, they'll just take whatever they want from there, public profiles,
Oh shit.
and they'll pretend to be these people. You're talking to them. It sounds like sounds like somebody on the line. But they'll never like live chat you. They never meet up. So that's where you start to get like iffy, and the thing about it was halfway halfway through it all. I knew it was a catfish, and I told them, and I outed them for it, and I was like, but still, understand this. I was like, I don't understand. I don't understand why you're doing it. I don't get why you do it. Maybe you're shy. Maybe you feel like people won't accept the real you. That's understandable, but at the same time, doesn't make it right. But I was like, I would still like to get to know you as a friend. On a different level. Like, why can't you be you? Why can't you be the real you? And no, for nothing, they would never. They would never just be themselves. And I was like, well, you just want to live that life. That's up to you. I can't do anything to stop you on there.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at the comments over here. Lons,
Spicy
where's our
needs.
comments?
What do I need to look up?
I was waiting for our comments to pop up.
I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
your comments haven't been that exciting yet, so I haven't put.
Oh my God! Not you calling our
she called me
audience
out.
horrible. Lons.
That we have
Jesus
boring fans.
Christ. Oh my God!
Now, I guess the fans are a reflection of the show. Are we getting boring?
Nah,
Are
you
we getting
guys
too
are
old for
good.
this?
There hasn't been anything like popping up yet. They haven't been
Maybe
spicy enough.
Maybe she could have improved her skin with the. Oh my God! You see this, dude? Do you see
I
that?
love you.
I'm seeing it.
This is
Throw that
like
one up on screen, Laws. Throw that one up on it there for us. Spicy look up notice. I didn't.
Manny T. Manny T.
Okay. Thank you, Absolute.
Well, we're gonna get to that absolute in just a second after we get done with this catfish thing. But there's a whole weird trend going on behind that. It's crazy.
Okay, I don't know what's going on here. I'm lost now.
Yeah, but no, we have a clip of
this
Catfish.
is literally
the
why I
MTV
haven't put
show.
anything up on the screen because it doesn't pertain to what you're talking about.
It pertains.
I love you guys, but like,
So can we put the clip up from MTV?
So is this from the show?
Yeah. Yeah, this one's gonna be for the show. So like there, if you look on YouTube, you can find a whole bunch of YouTubes of like different people and them going out. So they actually made this show called Catfish, where they go and they help track these people down to find out if they're real or not. And some of these episodes, dude, are wild. They're wild.
So,
I mean, like
how many of them turned out to not be?
A lot of them, the majority of them. Some of them actually turned out to be true, which was crazy. Some of them were like, "Oh, I just, it's always been something different."
What are we waiting for?
Here we go.
What?
I guess not.
You're teasing me over here. Yes,
I think our producer's having a. So if you look at, she's not. You didn't have to take it down. But if you look, she's not a bad looking girl, right? So it's like, why catfish?
So who catfished who?
So she is the one that's catfishing him.
This one here at the door.
Yeah.
She used her photo.
She used somebody else's profile. Somebody else's.
That's what I'm saying. She used that other chick that's there as photo.
Yeah.
As her photo in order to get that kid.
No, they were. Yeah. So like, right here is basically she's using somebody else's photo.
Okay.
Talking to him, pretending to be somebody else. No, it's not her photo.
Okay.
No, the other girl is his co-host.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the one that like we found out whose photo you were using.
No.
Okay. Quick, don't take it down. Just pause. So you catfished him, and then you give him shit because he's not tall enough for you. Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. I mean,
Exactly.
oh my goodness gracious. Okay, go ahead. I want to see the rest of this. This is nuts.
See what he says? She
So
said,
tell
I
me
wasn't the one that messaged you. It was him on it. So at first, that's a whole different story coming into play.
I don't. Okay, this is why I don't watch the show. This just makes my blood boil. I'm
Oh,
just saying.
Can I just point something
Holy
out real
shit.
quick?
Yeah.
She said I have a Finsta page. Like, I guess apparently this is a real thing. Like, she put a F in front of Insta. Like, I have a
Fake Insta?
Finstagram. I have a fake Insta.
This is what I mean,
lady.
though. This is what I mean. This is one of the examples of what I mean by when I say they do it. People catfish, and it's not just women. It's not just women. It's men as well. They catfish people for emotional support. They suck the energy out of them. They get them to compliment them. They get them to give them that good, feeling, good morning, beautiful, how you doing? And they siphon that energy from them, and that's all they use them for. And that's it.
So how did he find out? Is what I want to know. Like, what brought him to contact the show?
Again.
Was there a red flag?
It's the red flags. You don't want to meet up. You say you live in the same city as me, but I can never meet you for dinner. I can never do this and this and this. It's always an excuse. It's always, I'm out of work. I gotta do this. I stayed late. Oh, sorry, something came up. I don't have a good reception where I live at. To be videos. Right. It's a whole bunch of stuff that you pick up on, and then that's essentially where you draw it out to the conclusions. And they contact these people because there's real feelings involved. There's real people behind these things, and that's what they don't understand. I seen one that kind of like really got to me, where it was a dude pretending to be a woman and catfished this other guy, and he was like, oh, and then when they caught him, and mind you, this is a repeat offender, so the catfish has caught this dude before, and he's sitting there, oh, I really do care about him, that you don't understand how I feel. I have real feelings tied up in this too, I'm not just doing this just to do it. And then they asked them, they were like, well, is he the only one you're talking to? And they said, no. I talk, like, then you don't have any real feelings tied up in this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is just another one of your games. So,
I mean,
like I said,
I'm with, I kind of see, so I see Absolution's side too, right? Like, at what point, but then again, it's not your fault you got caught in it. You didn't lie. He didn't lie at all. He didn't say one, he told the truth. He's like, this is who I am. Let's meet up. I'll show you who I am. He didn't lie about his height. She never brought it up. You know what I mean? So I don't blame him at all. Personally, I don't. Now,
no, but
on the fakes, I saw a comment that said maybe some of this stuff is fake. Maybe it's a little overproduced, and I get that, camera angles and shit like that, for different scenes and shit. But I don't know. I felt emotion in it. I felt like, why I think that? Because I saw her nervous laughter. That's why I don't think this one was made up. I could see that she got defensive. He started.
Yeah.
I don't think she's that good of an actress. This one felt real. At least to me, it did. But fuck her, dude. I don't mean to be like that, and I know you shouldn't say that to women, but that's fucked up. Don't do that to somebody.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
no.
Think about it, right?
I know, like I said, I know how I've been in the position. You know what I'm saying? I've been in that position before. But it was like, so like I said, I know, and I think honestly, Laws, our producer has been in that position before.
You been catfish, Laws? Who'd you catfish?
I catfish everybody.
Jessica Alba.
No. I honestly, I have never been catfished, but I've had a friend that was catfished. And they were on Second Life, actually, and they were dating this person, and they had been dating for like a year almost. And I even became friends with the person that was catfishing my friend. Like, I became really good friends with her. Like, she even sent me Christmas presents, and she sent me like photos of her, of like, like you send your friends pictures, you just send, like, I guess I was catfished in a way, but like I wasn't dating her. I was just like her friend. What is that called when you're like catfished as a friend?
Friend-fished.
Friend-fished? Yeah.
Yeah, you're friend-fished.
I
You're
was
bait.
I was bluefish. I was bait, I guess.
Blue-fished.
But I guess they'd been together for like a year.
You were next in line.
I was next in line. I mean, for real though, I think so.
That's
because
funny.
sometimes she would flirt with me, and I'm just saying. But anyways, No, but like it came out like a year later. Somebody had come up to us and someone had come up to one of our mutual friends and said, "Hey, like your friend's getting catfish," and they're like, "What?" And they released all this information, and come to find out, this chick had like just gotten out of prison like a year before, and she was totally not this chick that she had said that she was. She had gone to prison for embezzlement and identity theft, and
shit.
she had wrote a check from her company for like $1 million and like this big time stuff. And the thing is, the funny thing is it was kind of like this TV show where my friend was like, if you would have just shown me your real picture, I would have been okay with it. Like, I still find you attractive as the real you. And I still find you like, we all have a past. We all have a, like we all have done things that we're not proud of. And he was like, shit happens. But
And they never did. Never showed us something.
Yeah. And she decided to catfish. But us both. I was baited, I guess, as a friend. And I was like, yeah, it was crazy.
We had in one of our cowboy servers, we had somebody who, hold on, what's it say? People stopped ignoring the red flags in relationships. They'd be better off. That's true. But we want them lying. Well, that's true too. But I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. But he did finally pick up on the red flags. That's why he called this place to
I think what he wanted,
right?
I think he wanted closure. I think he wanted to know. And you can't blame people for being curious, because we're always going to be born with a curious mindset,
Yeah.
And curiosity is essentially what leads us to discovering things not only about ourselves but other things around the world. Curiosity leads us into conspiracies, which is our next topic. And I want to ask you a question. Do you believe in people that fake their own deaths?
Do I believe in what?
Do you believe that people fake their own deaths?
100%.
To get away
100%. It's
from
been
things?
done. Yeah.
Do you think that people would have faked their own death to get out of the limelight, to get out of the spotlight? Once you have it all, once you have the fame, the fortune, maybe it becomes too much.
I don't think it's common, but I'm not going to say it's never been done. There's some people that say that Jim Morrison lives on a fucking ranch in Oregon. He's living out his days up there. I once saw fucking Elvis at Walmart. It wasn't him, but looked like him. You know what I mean, though? I don't know. I can
But
see.
what do you believe, though? Do you
What do
believe
I
that
believe?
it's possible?
Oh, anything. Yeah, that's absolutely possible.
It's possible. Do you think it's
I know it's
within
possible. At that point in your life, like if you're like a Taylor Swift or something, and you just need to get away from it, or a Michael Jackson, possibly. Michael Jackson was the master of disguise when he went out. Who knows that maybe he's living his life as like
I
a
actually seen some of the disguises he used to. Like, they have a whole little documentary about the disguises he used to put on.
Yeah. He looked like an old white dude in one of them, and I was like, shit, that's an old white dude. That ain't Michael. Some of them were ridiculous, but you know what I'm saying. So I mean, it's possible if you get to the point in your life where you have everything, like
And
everybody,
it's not like
the
last years of Michael were the best years of his life. Them last years of tabloids were coming after him.
Mm-hmm. All the documentaries and all the shit going on. I mean, what's to say that maybe he's like, I'm done with this. I just can't handle this anymore. Let me move to fucking the south of France or fucking South Africa or somewhere and just live my life in a villa. I'll go walk to the grocery store. Nobody will know it's me, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, that's
Do
the
I
only
think
reason I'm bringing that up, because
he did that? Probably not, because we have autopsies and shit, and there's a whole court case over a doctor. So I think there's a lot that goes on with that, but I don't think that it's out of the realm to think that a celebrity could do that. I don't think Michael would have done that.
I mean, come on. I mean, he died in his house. What better way to stage something than in your own house, and they carry you out on a gurney, nobody sees you.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong at all.
Yeah. We can't act like Michael just didn't have the money to do it.
But I just don't. I don't think it's a safe thing to jump to every conclusion right away and say everything's a conspiracy. Like Michael Jackson, probably not. But is it possible? Yeah, it's absolutely possible.
Well, maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible for Tupac.
I was gonna
You think Tupac? Do you think Pac is still kicking?
Some people say it's this guy right here. Where you going? Let me squeeze out. You trying to fake your own death? Where you going?
No, man, I went to open the window here in my office. It's hot.
That's pretty sure that's not how they did it. It's just
Right there. That's gonna be it for Spciy.
yeah, he's gone. Look at him.
He'll never be seen again. How can you miss this
poor
face?
Spciy got in a car accident.
What?
Yeah,
Don't
Spciy
tell-
got in a car accident. That's what I'm telling him.
I mean,
Leaving
tell him
the
I died
studio.
from eating too many chilies.
He was leaving the podcast studio, going back to his house, and he wrecked.
Wait. Speaking of eating too many things, we found a video of you.
Me?
Yeah, of you. Chowing down, man. I'm gonna.
What are you talking about? I don't
Yeah,
need videos
there's
of me
this-
chowing down. I don't post videos of me
Yeah.
eating.
There's this video of you right here. I'm gonna show you right now. I just found it.
The fuck are you
Fucking
talking about?
chowing down here.
Oh, the challenge. Look at me. Look at me when I was young and I had hair.
Wait, is that you for real?
That's me. This was the Buffalo Wild Wings Hot Challenge. That's me. That was me when I had short hair and I was all young. I was actually kind of cute back then. Oh, I can't hear it.
Yeah, look at it. Was this Italian guy right here.
Yeah, that was me. I was much thinner back then. So yeah, you have to eat 12 of these spicy wings within 2 minutes to win the surprise, to win the t-shirt and get your name on the wall and all that shit. I can't
How
hear
hot
the
were they?
video.
How hot were they?
Oh,
At
it
what
was
point does the
ridiculous.
heat kick in?
The
Dude,
second
you're
bone.
going in.
Yeah, dude, you're trying to get all this done in 2 minutes.
Damn, you're cleaning off the bone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you work there?
No,
Oh, where do you see? You got a little logo on your chest.
they gave me a sticker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
they
the
gave me a
idiot.
sticker.
I'm the idiot for the day.
Yeah, we couldn't hear it.
No, it's all good. That's great. Did
No,
you
we
end up
can't hear
finishing it?
Yeah, I finished it.
That's crazy, dude.
It was the hardest thing I've ever eaten in my life. And the thing is, though, like after the second one, the heat is all there and it doesn't get any hotter. Do you know what I mean? So at that point, I'm just eating chicken. But I'm trying to wolf down these wings in 2 minutes. That's the hard part. You like that
Damn,
one?
dude,
See
look at that.
Dude, I've got
Jeez.
my wing technique down. Even the guys love it.
I saw
I don't fuck
that.
around
You
with
just
my wings,
pulled
dude.
the fucking
I just put that whole thing in my mouth and pulled out the bones. I
two
don't think I can
bones
do it
and
with this one.
Oh.
Now the heat's getting me. Now it's starting to get to my throat.
Oh, you almost
I got
got
a
it.
fat piece of gristle in that one. I remember this well. Look at me with the hair, dude. I can't believe I had hair. I was so cute back then.
There was some meat on that one.
Yeah, shut up. Like I said, once it starts getting into the throat, you can't hardly swallow it anymore.
I mean, the lips get numb.
Yeah. I'm just being a schmuck at this point. I don't care about cleaning them. You
Yeah, I
leave my
bet they're
mouth.
hot. I bet they're
Yeah,
fucking hot.
dude, I'm sweating at this point. And yeah, I'm shaking my head. I can't handle it.
Speaking of hot things, guys, we're almost
What?
at 100 episodes.
Oh yeah, we are.
We're almost at
Don't stop
100
on that
episodes,
photo.
guys. Look at him.
Don't stop on that photo.
Speaking of that, guys,
Thanks a
and
lot, Laz.
we're gonna do a hot challenge for you guys
Oh,
at the
what are we
beginning
doing,
of the
man?
podcast and try to make it throughout. We're gonna do some hot noodles, guys.
Oh.
The hot viral noodles that you've seen on the internet. We're gonna do those
me.
for you guys on episode 100. So make sure that you tune in for that. And you'll probably see Spciy like this again. Look, I don't know if he's gonna have that same look. I don't know if he's gonna give us the smile and stuff again. We're gonna hope, but we're gonna hope he makes it through.
That ain't gonna be pretty. It's not the eating it that I worry about. I'm cool with eating the hot stuff. We were eating cowboy candy at work the other day.
It's the after effect.
It's not going in, it's coming out.
I got you. Did we have
going
back to the controversies and the conspiracies guy? Do we have that video of Tupac?
Wait, what? And that's how Spciy was born. Yeah, just about. We're gonna be eating spicy noodles.
Yeah, I think like he just said. I think he even grew his hair out. Tupac got like dreads, dude. It's crazy.
I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think we have that video.
I thought we pulled it up earlier before the show. But there is also one with Robin Williams.
What?
Rest in peace.
No.
Look, she's after me.
They're saying that it's this guy right here.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, what else? If you're old and you have
asshole.
really
I mean,
big
but look,
thick glasses,
look.
you could be Ray Charles. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm gonna do something here. I was just gonna do that.
TikTok. It seems to me that some of the things you're doing are unacceptable behavior, and we are going to have to take away your account.
I love Exodor. He's a very strange man, but let me tell you, he's got a lot not going on up there. Celebrate, Robin. This is
Okay.
Mork. From Mork. Signing off.
Look at that right
Boulder,
there.
Colorado.
Look at his eyes.
That's sweet.
Nanu.
No, dude. Good for you.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you
like-
think about that? How
What I
spot
think
on do you
about
think he is?
I think he's trying very hard.
So
I think he's close. He's not there. I mean, you know, very few impersonations can actually nail it. I can't do any of them. I suck at all of that shit. But because it was a tribute and I see all of that, he wasn't playing himself off as
No,
Robin. He
he
was like,
wasn't.
this is a tribute to him. I think it was sweet as hell. I think it was beautiful. I think he did a great
some people
job. At it.
saying, well, that guy is Robin Williams.
No, that guy's not
He said
Robin
that he
Williams.
moved out there, he's living his life on a farm.
No. I'm sure no. Oh, something bit me in the leg, man. I got a mosquito bite on my leg.
So this one is saying the spice news.
So,
So
of
yeah,
a
like I was
famous
saying,
rapper known as Akil the MC.
this guy right here.
It
What do you
doesn't
think?
not look like him.
Believe and think that Akil
What?
the MC is Tupac alive and his second personality after his alleged passing in 1996. Today we are going to analyze why people believe this theory. The Tupac alive theory has been around for decades. However, what most people don't realize is that Akil, the MC, has been rapping since 1995 when
Yeah,
Tupac
see?
was alive also.
Tupac is coming
But
back.
how-
Akil the
Look at
Black
him.
has very similar facial
How can
features
it?
to
How
Tupac,
can
however,
look how he looks?
It is
Yeah.
also believed that Akil the MC is also older than Tupac also.
Now,
it can
to be
definitely
fair,
be
hold on.
confusing to say that Akil the MC is Tupac.
To be fair, Tupac rapped with Underground. What was it called? What's the name of the band? Digital Underground.
Okay.
And that was Shock G's group. But Shock G used to dress up as Humpty with the nose. Remember the Humpty dance?
Mhm.
So he's known for changing his identity at the same time in the same video. You'll see Shock and
Tupac
you'll see
also,
Humpty.
Tupac has
maybe?
also did an interview where he said, hey, he's like, I've been pulling some crazy shit. I might change my chin up, change my nose and shit.
I mean,
Said
maybe,
disappear.
but
However, this is not truly the case.
so
Well,
he's
like I
alive
said-
and Suge is in prison for no reason.
I mean, Sugar's in prison because there's some
This is a
Suge just
photo
did a lot
of a
of
famous
shady
rapper.
stuff. But yeah,
I'm just saying. But I
So,
mean, the original
yeah.
reason for the arrest was because of him orchestrating that attack, right?
yeah. Well, that was
So if
one of the
he's-
original.
Yeah. So, I mean, they had to have a full investigation. I don't think that if you're gonna cover yourself up and hide, I don't think you want to do it by getting shot in the middle of the fucking street in LA with everybody seeing you. And I mean, that's
Well, I
asking
mean,
for the
wouldn't you want
the whole
wouldn't you
world
want
would have
people
to
to see?
conspire.
But you got to
Yeah,
think
but
about it like this. Back
You
then,
need
the technology
coroners, you
wasn't.
need ambulances,
But you
you
got to
need
think
doctors. and-
the technology and the stuff back then. People didn't have cell phones out every day back then. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot easier to get away with things back then than it is now. Now everybody and their baby and their mama has a tablet, a phone, a camera right at their palm. Some people even walk around with the little Google glasses just right there to
Mhm.
record. So I mean, I don't see it being impossible. Now, do I think that's super? I mean, he looks a lot like him.
Yeah.
But I think he was just heavily influenced by the time period when he was rapping, and maybe they have similarities, but
I don't know, man. Here's a question: if you were going to fake your own death, where would you go live?
if
Like, where
I
would
was
you
gonna
go hide?
fake
Claus
Mexico,
says Thailand. Mexico?
might as well go where I know. Yeah.
Wait,
Where I know the food's gonna be good. No, I wasn't born in Italy, but I know where the food's gonna be good.
I think I'd move to Italy. Just move to Naples. Go work in an olive farm or something, just be nobody.
Just be somebody out there.
Just
Just
some
just
field
secretly
worker in
rich.
Italy.
I
Yeah.
have a question for you guys though, but how would you get to Italy? If you were to fake your own death, how would you get to where you needed to go? If you had, I mean, I can understand Mexico because you have to, you could just like literally drive there. But like
Well,
Italy,
it depends. It
you're
depends.
gonna take
Like
a
I said,
rowboat to Italy?
I think people are underestimating. Like I said, once you have money can get you almost anything.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? But on the other side, don't dismiss the fact that the government has been doing this legally for ages. That's what they call witness protection.
Yeah, they disappear people.
They'll give you, a whole identity. They'll give you the whole works. A new name, new everything.
Yeah.
So,
Henry Hill, your ass is what they'll do.
yeah. So, let's see.
Well-
But before that, dude, before that is over, I did want to show you something though, because I did find a video of you not eating, but cutting your hair, bro. You did
What?
have hair. In your spicy voice, your spicy
What are you
character,
talking about?
the brochacho. If Spciy was a real person, I feel like this guy would be him.
You found
I
the
got
real
my
Spicy?
little,
The
my
real
little
Spciy
buddy
right
here, right, Al? And
That's my dude, man.
it's time to teach him how to
That's
keep
what
the bowl cut
yeah.
tight because my hair is getting a little long. So you need a brush, scissors, a couple mirrors, trusty carburetor mirror, my old trusty Rusties, and we're gonna get into it here. First thing, super simple. You gotta brush it all out, man. You gotta get it all brushed. Now, see, I can't see anything, man. I'm like the Shaggy DA right now. So I gotta come across now and just go straight across. Boom. It's a no hesitation move. The straight across. Just wham. No. That's it. Look at that, man. Look at that. Right across the deal. Rusty scissors.
All the hair on
I love his lingo, though.
And then we just go right on down the deal, dude. Swing. Uh-oh. There are no mistakes in the world of bowl cuts. And you just bring it right on back, man. You got to go a little blind. It's okay. All you want to hear is that hacking sound. The hacking of the scissors. Now, the upstroke, depending on whether you're right-handed or left-handed, is where it gets a little tricky. Now, remember, you're trying not to poke your eye out. Oh, look at that. I got some hair back there, right? So I got this mirror in back so I can kind of see what's going on, but it gets a little tricky. And bam, downward angle because it's mirrors, so everything's backwards.
If Spciy was a real person, bro, if you're GTA 5 character ensemble,
Think I got that. Oh yeah. What do you think, Al? How we doing? Whoops.
I tried to model Spciy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm lost in the mirror. I'm lost in the mirror.
This is exactly it.
I'm lost
I thought
in the mirror.
Spciy would
I
be
can't
like,
figure out which way the scissors go.
Stop with the scissors, dude.
We're just going for it. Now it's straight across the back. Oh, I got that beaver tail out of there, that rat tail. All right, here. So see what's going on, so you can see what's going on, right?
Oh, this is the worst thing.
All right, now I got to get back over here. This is where it gets tricky.
I'd rather watch the catfishing video than watch this guy fuck with his hair.
Look at the rust on the scissors, bro. It's crazy.
He called them his old trusty Rusties.
You want to make some decisive cuts on the back.
Decisive cuts.
Visited a bunch. We're pretty good right there. We can roll with that. That
look
corner's
terrible.
A little funky right there.
Yeah.
We go
He's
downward,
getting it really straight.
Boom.
It looks really good. Shit.
This is his first rodeo, bro.
We can kind of live with that, but let's see if we can get that piece right there. Not much. Let's see.
No, not too much. Not too much.
That's the goal. Soft in the corner. Well, another tip. Use scissors that haven't been sitting outside for 5 years. All right,
Jesus,
so we
this
got
guy.
some mess over here, man. We got to get that.
My hair's
thing.
longer than his
Mass.
is.
He's got some mass over there.
Right there. It needs to go.
All right, that's enough. I can't watch this guy do this anymore.
We got it. We got it unlocked, dude. Let's 5 seconds. This is the illusion. Remember,
Oh,
sharp scissors do help, but
This
they're not
child,
required.
this child is like, what the fuck did
Yeah,
you
he's
just
like-
do to your hair? Look at
That
this
child
child's
knows
face, right?
that bowl cut is his future.
it is his future. Wow.
That's
Okay.
all he needs to know.
So yeah, you found a picture of Spciy grown up. That's it. That's Spciy. Oops, what was that?
Goodness gracious. Go, but no,
That
but
was
back to what Absolute had said like way earlier about the poop face and everything, man. There, you know, in the world of technology that we live in, bro, and the trends and everything, and everybody trying to be famous and everybody trying to go viral. There's just been some of the craziest, like, I don't know what you call them. You don't call them challenges. You call them viral moments in history. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Trends. That's what we call them. Trends.
Okay.
So now there's
You
this
got-
trend going around, dude, where people are using fecal matter
No,
They're
don't play
all
this. I don't want to
people
see
that-
any of this.
for their face mask
No, I don't
For
want to see
beauty.
shit.
to enhance your beauty,
No.
the skin.
No.
Come on, dude. You wouldn't
No.
do it. You wouldn't do it.
No. Absolutely not. I wouldn't do it. What's wrong
What
with
if,
you?
what if Absolute would pay you money?
No.
Come on.
I'm sorry. There is no amount of money that you could pay me that would make me put that shit on my face.
It's your own shit though. It's your own shit. Nobody else's.
Oh, it's my own? No. What's wrong with you? Jesus. Dude, no.
Oh my gosh.
Can we
dude.
not? So I know that we're trying to get all of our technical shit together, but is this a video of somebody putting shit on their
No,
face?
we're not. I won't run it. We won't run it.
I don't wanna see somebody do that.
I don't want Spicey to get weak in the knees. Get
It's
some
not
burpees
that.
out here.
You make me throw up. I can't. That kind of stuff. I
Praise
can't.
Lord. No, dude. There's been a lot of things. Like I said, it's just one of the crazy things that is going on in the world of trending right now, dude. And
Fecal face mask.
He said, "Absolute." Oh
No,
Lord.
is that?
Yeah, she's
On
like
her
right
face?
here. That's exactly. And she goes through the whole routine. This here is as a skincare doctor here, and she is.
I can't.
You know,
Is that poop in the jar?
yes, she refrigerates it and she keeps it there, and you know, she just
I'm gonna be sick. I can't see this. That's
think of
gonna
it
make me
as
throw up.
think
No,
of it as
that's gonna make me throw up. I'm not
all
gonna
right,
do that.
all right, take it down,
That's gonna make me.
Take it
I can't do
take
that.
it down, take it down.
I
We
didn't-
took it down. You can look
You're
now.
Oh,
so
shit.
weak.
We took it down.
That's
dude. My
one of
bad,
those
my
things
bad,
I
my
can't
bad.
handle is people
My
doing
bad.
stuff like that.
Put it back up, put it back
Putting
up,
shit
put it
on
back
their face. No, don't put it back up, asshole. Give her a kiss on the cheek.
Oh, that's how
man,
you kiss
no.
somebody goodnight right there. Hey, you gotta get that.
That's how you
booty
get
sleep,
that
right?
booty sleep.
That's what I'm talking about.
I
But
swear I had
in
like.
other news.
Ugh.
In other news, outside of the realm of of beauty regimens, guys, for those of you who doesn't care about your beauty, like me myself, we don't need beauty sleep because we're too busy gaming, right? We're too busy doing things. Speaking of games, guys, and speaking of GTA 6, and we were talking about role play a little while ago with GTA 5. There's a new game. I think it's Inzio coming out, dude. And if you ever played The Sims, it's like taking The Sims GTA 6 to the next level, bro.
Let me see it. Hi. You could live in this neighborhood.
Look at the graphics.
Say goodbye to Sims.
Go fishing.
Look at
Have
the
a
graphics.
relationship. Get married. Get a divorce. Have children. Get a side piece. Whoa. Oh shit.
So now,
Shit is
guys,
good.
if you're interested in that, you can actually go see the graphics for yourself on their little website. You can go make your character. One of our previous guests have done it, Mila Vanderbilt. She did it. She made her characters on there. I know Laws made her character. She was telling us earlier. But yeah, you can go through the whole process and see how intricate and how
Is it out yet? The whole
advanced.
game?
No.
Oh, the game's not out yet. Okay.
No, they're just letting you make the character. Letting you go ahead and make that.
Oh,
See
okay.
that process of how it is. But I think it's very, very.
So it's
graphics are
so
crazy.
instead of like 5M or Red M, it's SimsM.
Now,
Maybe that's what it felt
if
like,
it's
right?
now the biggest question is it going to be multiplayer? That's the biggest thing, because that's the one thing that The Sims lacks, and it's lacked over the years. And they've always promised that that we're going to bring it.
Is there no information on if it's multi?
No.
So I have information on that actually, because I just streamed that the other night. I was asking somebody in my audience if it was going to be multi, and they told me that on stream on Steam it's oops. So on Steam and the website it's conflicting. So on Steam it's saying it's not multi-character, but on their website it is saying that it's multi-character. Or it was the other way around, one of the two. So it's like conflicting answers, so we don't really know yet.
Okay. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that, dude. Just like we'll have to wait and see on the new news about that PS6.
No news on the PS6 yet.
Some stuff's been leaked, man. Some stuff's been leaked.
No, don't listen to leaks. Stop with the leaks.
I'm telling
Stop
you.
with the leaks.
You telling me they're not going to come out with a PS6?
I'm not saying they're not going to come out with the PS6. I'm just saying the PS5 isn't even. How many years was the PS4 before the PS5 came out?
Usually it's like almost like a 10-year difference.
A decade, yeah.
That's kind of why this is kind of like stirring up news, because they're like, you can't release it. We just got the PS5. What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
So there's like a little bit of
speaking of games, I'm going to tell you this. I know that I have responsibilities in other games that I play with people online. As of Friday, they're going to kiss my ass goodbye for about a month.
What's going on Friday?
Star Wars. The new Star Wars Outlaws.
Tell us a little bit about that, dude, since that's your forte.
Are you kidding me, dude? This is what I've been waiting for, homie. This is I don't think we're going to see a Jedi. If they are, they're going to be in the background. You're a rogue, you're a smuggler, you're a scoundrel, you're a criminal, and you're running from the Empire because you're a bad guy. You're going to be dealing with crime lords and the different crime syndicates doing jobs for them.
The trailer on this is crazy,
dude. The trailer for this game is amazing. I've been watching a little bit of gameplay. I watched about 3 minutes of it, and then I turned it off because I'm like, I don't want any spoilers. I want to come into this, but I'm going to be streaming this on my Twitch channel.
So this is it here.
Yeah, this is it.
No, let me see.
I've seen this. I've seen the trailer. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I've seen this one.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
Okay, so
I'm assuming he's probably head of one of the syndicates, possibly.
So is it almost like an Assassin's Creed kind of feel? No.
I don't think you're doing a lot of. I mean, you're going to be killing a lot of like Imperials and shit on your missions and whatnot. It's going to be a regular Star Wars shooter. But first off, it's the first open world Star Wars game they've made.
Oh, so that's I wonder cool. If you're gonna. So it's gonna be. Is it character editable, or is it just like?
No, she's your. You play her. Okay. It's her story.
Okay.
Yeah. In single player, of course, but it's just an amazing game. It looks great. I can't wait to see it. I've always wanted to.
Like the story is gonna be really good.
That's what it's all about, dude. It's all about that rich storytelling, right?
Is that Jennifer Lopez?
No, ain't Jennifer Lopez. You think Jenny from the Block is going to do Jenny from the Star Wars galaxy?
Yeah, you never know. Jenny from the saga.
Her Star Wars name would be Jalo. Right? The J and the thing and then low. Yeah, it looks great, dude. It looks interesting. There is going to be some. They said it's kind of sneaky, so you kind of sneak around a little bit, or you can go guns blazing. I don't know which way I want to go yet. I like both of those, but this is what's going to take up most of my time.
That's great. Well, don't forget Mondays, dude. Mondays belong to the boys now. Because Monday is
I forgot.
Idiots.
Yeah, that's right.
Guys, if you're just tuning in, guys, and if you ever wanted to experience the world of D&D, guys, if you ever wanted to jump in and play, if you're new, We're going to be hosting our very own Monday night D&D session, guys. We need about 2 more people to come in and so sign up. And if you're interested, please let us know in our Discord or send us a message, something. I'll forward you the information. We're going to hire a actual D&D professional to come in and actually host this with us. So they'll be running the game, and we'll be playing along, and hopefully we can do some comedic kind of a campaign here.
Nice.
So we'll be running it Monday. It'll be around probably 2 to 3 hours a session. That's the only way you're going to get an actual good game, guys.
Yep.
That's and the 2 to 3 hours is going to cut it, because that's when it starts getting good. You're going to be like, oh man, it's just how it happens. Same thing with the podcast. We reach that hour mark and we're like, oh man, look, we're already past it right now. Yeah, guys, Monday around 4 p.m. or a little bit after that, we want to kind of make sure everybody has a little bit of time to unwind. So if you're interested in playing D&D, guys, or maybe you wanted to test the waters a little bit. Like I said, this is going to be a newcomer's game, so do not be afraid. Don't be afraid to be new, guys. So remember that.
Bring your RP, man. We're gonna have some fun with this one.
Yeah, bring your role play, guys. Bring your role play. Let's put it to the test. There are no mistakes in the world of bow cut.
I don't know if that's true.
That's what he said. But we're gonna end it out, guys.
I don't know if I believe it.
You know it, guys. Other news, guys. They're having a lot of recalls on meats and juices and all that. So if you're trying to be healthy, look into that, guys. We'll talk about that more next week, or Thursday. I'm sorry. But last but not least, the movie trailer. Are you a fan of Sonic? Trailer?
Not really.
You didn't like Sonic?
No. I like the games. I wasn't, when I saw the movie was coming out. I'm not really.
So wait, you've never seen Sonic, the movies?
No. Mm-mm.
Just like the Joker movie, you never
Mm-mm.
So you never watched any of the Sonic movies?
You want me to tell you again? No.
Why
am
not,
I speaking
dude?
Greek over here?
Watch him. It's got Jim Carrey. It's got Jim Carrey in it, man.
Who's Jim Carrey?
And
he's Sonic?
No, he's.
What are you laughing at me for? I don't fucking know. I'm asking you.
Oh my gosh. This
Sonic's
is the third
now?
one. This is Shadow. This is Shadow Sonic. Okay. And he's gonna be voiced by none other than Keanu Reeves. Okay?
No shit, that's Keanu, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
So this is gonna be, they're going back and they're gonna get Mr. Eggman. That's Tails. So so you'll see right now who actually is Jim Carrey's character in all this.
I played the game. See Eggman?
Yeah.
He plays Eggman. That's cool.
He plays Eggman. And man, I gotta insist that you watch it, man. You start and you watch it because it's an enjoyable film.
Who's Sonic?
Right there in the blue.
No, I know who the fuck Sonic. Who plays Sonic? You dork. No, not Shadow Sonic. Who plays regular Sonic?
Oh my god.
Do you know who the voice of regular Sonic is?
Here, watch. You're gonna see, dude. Watch.
Let's see what. I can't hear anything.
But it's Roger Craig Smith, I think.
I don't know who that is. I mean, I'll see the first one. Just check it out, but these don't. I just saw the Mario Brothers movie with my kids. It was on Netflix, and they're like, "Let's watch Mario Brothers movie." I'm like, okay. It wasn't terrible.
Right here, they look right here. Here he goes.
All right, let me see it. Jesus.
All right, you can cut off.
Really?
Anyway, yeah.
Really? With the face? With the look at that. That's good. Okay, that's cool.
So even if you're just a fan of Jim Carrey, dude.
I am.
If you're a fan of Jim Carrey, you have to watch just because of his role. The man plays the role well.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah. Because I think there's a handful of actors that actually, when they go in and they do these shows or these movies, that they give it their all. They're in character. They're method actors, And I think Jim Carrey is one of them.
Johnny Depp,
another one.
Just throws himself into every role. He is that guy.
Exactly. Keanu Reeves.
Keanu. Yeah, Keanu. Good call.
Like I said, there's so many good ones, bro. But they're rare to find. Some people act, but it's a different thing to become that, and actually immerse yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
And next
So,
week on the Phat and Spicy Show, we have Keanu Reeves.
No, we
Yeah.
don't. Don't do that. Well, you're gonna get us kicked.
Jesus
We have
Christ.
8 million viewers that are all gonna hate us when he don't fucking show up. That's gonna be
right.
great.
No. 2 more episodes, guys. 2 more episodes. Don't forget to come in. Check it out, guys. 2 more episodes. Going to be episode 100, guys. And that's going to be
Tuesday, right?
Spici's Spicy Challenge. All right.
That's right.
Spicy
right.
Challenge. We're going to eat some of the trending hot noodles, guys. We're going to try to do the show after we eat them. You'll see us eat them, and then we'll try to bear with us, you know, and then just deal with the whole horrible thing that is pain. So we'll let you guys ask us questions. I'll ask us a couple of questions about our life and stuff like that, and we'll try to answer as honestly as possible.
I'm not looking forward. You know, I'm all about celebrating our 100th show. Not if we have to do that. I am not looking forward to that day.
Yeah.
That's next Tuesday, right?
Yeah. No, not next Tuesday. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, because we have Thursday show.
Yeah.
Which
Thursday's
is 99.
99 and Tuesday's 100.
Man,
that's gonna be crazy. I don't think I'm ready.
Can't believe that I've sat with your ass for 100 fucking shows.
It's actually been more than that, guys. But
it has been more than that.
We don't count those. Some of those episodes didn't air, you know, for good reason.
We push those to the side like that. All right,
but
let's
guys,
get out of
that's
here,
all
man.
the time that we have tonight, guys. We appreciate you sticking around. If you're a fan of us, by all means, go over to YouTube, subscribe to our channel. It is now PNS Phat and Spicy Studios, guys, and that's where we'll be uploading everything from Phat and Spicy, from Critical Idiots to Spici's own Behind the Pint, where he just got done recording a new session tonight.
Yeah, a couple hours ago I finished that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be great, guys. Really good. Yeah. They dive into some crazy things, man. He was telling me about it, and I was blown away. So if you're interested in hearing more about what was his name?
Oh, it's Eastwood from our 5M days. Yeah,
Eastwood and his backstory of him being in a motorcycle gang.
Yeah, and worse than that, being in a serious motorcycle accident.
Check out Behind the Pint, guys, on YouTube. Guys, we appreciate it. And as always, I'm Phat.
I'm Spicy.
This is the Phat and Spicy Show. Dude. But
so
I'll tell you right now, I'm ready for Monday.
Are you?
Yeah, dude. I talked to the guy. I've been talking to him all night, and he's been messaging me back and forth like video clips of him doing